Okay, so imagine you're a giant, successful tech company, and then one day, bam, your stock just plummets, almost 6% in a single day. Well, that's exactly what happened to ServiceNow. And the reason why? It's this incredible story about a war being fought over the future of AI. So, is ServiceNow about to get wiped out by an AI tsunami? Or is it actually building the very control tower that's going to manage the whole storm? Let's break it down. Right, so this is the number that sent shockwaves through the tech world back on March 24th, negative 5.9%. That was the brutal one-day stock drop for ServiceNow, a real titan in enterprise software. I mean, the panic was real, but what on earth could trigger a collapse like that so suddenly? Well, it turns out this wasn't just a ServiceNow problem. You started hearing this term pop up, this SaaSpocalypse. It's basically a massive sector-wide meltdown for all these software as a service companies. The fear is just spreading like wildfire. And ServiceNow, which was this huge market darling, is suddenly caught right in the eye of the storm. Okay, so to really get why the market is so spooked, we've got to look at what the bears are saying. This is the argument that a massive, powerful AI tsunami is gathering on the horizon, and it's threatening to just sweep away the old guard of enterprise software. So the thing that immediately set off the panic was this new tech called agentic AI, which was just shown off by a company called Anthropic. Now, try to picture this. You just tell your computer, hey, go reconcile last quarter's expense reports, and then an AI just does it. It opens the spreadsheets, it cross-references invoices, it flags problems, all on its own. This isn't science fiction anymore, and let me tell you, it has investors really, really worried. And this is the bears' logic, laid out plain and simple. Their argument is, look, if AI can do the work that a human employee used to do, well, companies are just going to hire fewer people, right? And since ServiceNow makes most of its money by charging a per-seat fee, a license for each employee, then fewer employees means a direct hit to their bottom line. It's a simple and, frankly, terrifying chain of events if you're an investor. And again, this isn't just about ServiceNow. I mean, look at this chart. A key software index that tracks the whole sector is down over 20% this year. The market is in what they call a risk-off mood, which just means investors are dumping anything that seems risky. They're basically repricing the entire software world and punishing any company that looks even a little bit vulnerable to this AI disruption. And here's the real kicker. Even after its stock has been absolutely hammered, ServiceNow still trades at a price-to-earnings ratio of 63. So think about it this way. For every $1 the company actually earns in profit, investors are still willing to pay $63 for its stock. In a fearful market like this one, that is seen as a massive, massive premium for a company that might just be on the verge of becoming obsolete. But hold on, that's only half the story. Now we need to explore the powerful bull case, the counter-argument that says ServiceNow isn't a victim of AI at all. In fact, it's perfectly positioned to become its essential manager, the AI control tower. And this bull argument has a very, very powerful friend. Jensen Huang, the CEO of NVIDIA, maybe the most influential person in AI today, he didn't just mention ServiceNow. He called them a critical partner, the foundation for this whole new digital workforce. I mean, that is a huge vote of confidence. And when you look at the financials, whoa, the bull case gets even stronger. While all these flashy AI startups causing the panic are just burning through cash, ServiceNow is an absolute profitability machine. It's growing at 20% on a massive revenue base with a 36% free cash flow margin. Plus, its backlog of guaranteed future revenue is already signed, sealed, and growing. But this, right here, is the core of the bull argument. Think about it. Do you really believe a Fortune 500 company is going to let some new AI agent just run wild in its most critical systems? Maybe accidentally delete a customer database? No way. They need safety, they need audit logs, they need governance. And that is exactly what ServiceNow provides. It becomes the trusted brain that tells all those powerful AI agents what to do, and maybe more importantly, what not to do. And hey, this isn't just a theory. They're actually building this future right now. The partnership with NVIDIA is making this happen across 3 key pillars. They're building AI specialists to autonomously fix problems, developing custom AI models, and, crucially, integrating NVIDIA's entire AI factory directly into the ServiceNow platform to create that ultimate control tower. So what we're looking at here are 2 incredibly powerful, totally opposite stories fighting it out for the future of this company. It's a really high-stakes tug-of-war, and it's playing out in real time on the stock market every single day. So let's just put it simply. The bears see this new agentic AI as a replacement, They see the valuation as a trap, and they see ServiceNow as the old guard about to be made obsolete. The bulls? They look at the very same facts and see the complete opposite. They see AI as a massive opportunity, the valuation as a chance to buy it on sale, and ServiceNow as the essential must-have operating system for this new AI workforce.
You know, in the middle of all this debate and all this noise, there is one metric that might just cut through all of it: net revenue retention, or NRR. All this number really tells you is whether existing customers are spending more money with ServiceNow year after year. As long as that number stays strong, it's a powerful signal that the core business is incredibly healthy, no matter what the stock price is doing day to day.
And so that brings us to the ultimate question, the one at the heart of this entire debate. Is AI just going to become the workforce itself, completely replacing the systems we use today? Or, for all its incredible power, will it always need a manager, a control tower, to run safely and effectively in the real world? The answer to that question is going to decide the fate of not just ServiceNow, but probably the entire software industry.